This is freaky. The call won't stop and it's getting on my nerves. I'm pulling out the battery. That's not gonna work. It's all haunted and shit. Hello and welcome back to this next episode of ℏ𝕗𝓁𝒁. In the last episode we were going through the weird Miroku mansion again, and we managed to help the girl with the dog mask who wanted a mother, and we helped a weird girl with a monkey mask who wanted to go to school for some reason, and we seem to have angered everyone and there was some screaming, and now we're in a weird place. But we ran out of time, so we had to come back. And it was suggested that we talk to Aunt Natsumi, see if she knows anything more about Miroku, the author, and his kind of weird work. Let's kind of go on. Oh, Akira, what are you doing here at this hour? Her cheeks are looking kind of reddish, and her eyes are cloudy. She must have had quite a bit to drink. Stop her. Let her be. Have a drink. Stop her. Have a drink, you're like 17. You're worried about me? I guess you and Satomi are alike that way. I don't want to talk about my mom. I don't have any good memories of my life with my real mother. She was nice enough, but she couldn't hold down a job, so we lived in poverty. Until Izanami helped find me a part-time job, there were even days where we didn't eat. Anyway, there's something I want to ask you. Do you know an author called Yakumo Miroku? Huh? Where did you hear that name? A friend of mine is interested in him. I thought you might know him since you write horror novels. Oh, is that so? Yes, I know Miroku well. I loved his books when I was younger. Aunt Natsumi started talking about me having to lead her much. Aunt Natsumi started talking about me having to lead her much, probably because she's drunk. Nobody could deny her the right to occasionally drink her pain away for at least a little while. Miroku used existing fairy tales as motifs to build his own horror books. Do you know, the Grimm's fairy tales originally had some horrible scenes in them. The famous story Cinderella is no exception. Oh, I hate the real story of that. It's kind of gross. Her stepsisters cut their feet to try and make the glass slipper fit. They cut their own feet? Yes, that's right. Even if they were doing it to try and marry a prince, that's some serious resolve. It's probably just coincidence that she chose that particular example, but after listening to those tapes, it didn't leave me with a good feeling. When I was a schoolgirl, I was obsessed with Miroku's dark fairy tale series. He put some bold, dark spins on Japanese folk tales, just like the Grimm brothers. His unique settings and descriptions earned him a lot of passionate fans. He was pretty amazing, huh? Yes, in some sense, he's a genius, because they're children's stories, they have an informal style, and yet they're so realistic. His descriptions of bone, flesh and blood were so vivid they send chills up my spine. You don't say. I'm sure Miroku knew a ton about bone, flesh and blood. Miroku studied medicine before he became an author. I'm sure he was influenced by that. It's pretty weird for a doctor to become an author. His family might have pushed him to become a doctor against his wishes. A lot of his relatives are important members of society. He himself hated worldly things like fame and money. Is that enough background on Miroku? Yeah, that's enough. I didn't think you'd know so much about him. He was my inspiration to become a horror novelist, but I have to say that Satomi was a much more passionate fan of his than I was. I remember that she'd go to great lengths to learn more about him. My mum was that interested in him. I thought Yakumo Miroku was a total stranger, but now I'm learning that he's surprisingly connected through my aunt and my late mother. We've been talking for a while now. You should get home. You're going to stay here long? Yeah. Even if I went home, Ami's not there anyway. Aunt Natsumi. I'm going to lie down in the back. After all, I'll be busy first thing in the morning. Good night. Oh, Aunt Natsumi, she breaks my heart. We need to find Ami and soon. She gets up and walks unsteadily to the inner door, disappearing behind it. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. I lock the front door of the Black Rabbit and start walking home. As I stroll down the dark roads, I pray that Aunt Natsumi can get some sleep. Kind of just walking home, aren't we? I don't think there's anything weird around here. It's just the normal stuff. Or we're gonna get like a D-man call or something. This way, I think. Yeah, that's home. I was trying to remember how to get home. Is this gonna be D-man? A text. That's D-man, right? I open up the message. Of course it's D-man. It's from D-man. Hey. How are you? So I was like, there's no hey. How are you? It's D-man. I prepared your next riddle. Feed the souls of triplets to the monster that consumes souls. What? Feed the souls of triplets to the monster that consumes souls. This never makes any sense. Let's go back. This way. Triplets that feed souls. Like, I searched the trash. Maybe it's this. I searched the trash bins by a convenience store. Damn it! Why the hell am I doing this again? Light catches on something in the trash. It is the bins. Like, there's like 3. It makes like triplet. Okay, so stupid. That's gonna be it. In each of the trash bins, there's a coin mixed in with the trash. Obtain 3 coins. Oh. What was it? Feed the ℂ𝕗𝓂𝓃𝓉? I don't know. There's always something around here, isn't there? There's a wine glass on the post, so I'm guessing it's the 2nd floor bar. Oh, I wonder if you're gonna put the coins in here? The light from the photo booth spills out and illuminates the dark underpass. No, I don't understand. Okay, you had to use the coins. Like, that's the only thing that I can think that uses coins. Enter the booth and set 3 coins into the slots. 3 coins used. Then suddenly the machine rears to life. Wait, what the hell? Stepping out, I find a card in the picture pickup slot. Got the card! Obtained D card. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. Southeast of Tokyo, at the end of the Izu Island chain, an island made up of 100 tiny islands isn't on any map. It's called Rabbit Island, currently uninhabited. The factories and ruins there are indicated people had lived there previously. The only residents are numerous rabbits, and it's said that travellers and fishermen who visit are welcomed by them. That's cute, I love rabbits! Upon further investigation, I couldn't find anyone who had visited when the rumour had spread, or where it had come from. Official agencies gave me the cold shoulder. Thanks to Mr. K, the investigation has made significant progress in recent years. His family used to supply the military during the war, mostly with antiques. The only living items around 10 rabbits Mr. K's grandfather raised as a hobby. What the military did with them is unknown, but soon after the war the family received a request to retrieve them. The letter only had a map with an X marked on a patch of ocean. Mr. K and his grandfather had always thought the rabbits had drowned along with the warship. But I realised something when he showed me the map. That's right, it was the location of the rumoured Rabbit Island. Things got stranger after that. Mr. K, the ex-detective, and I decided to head out of the head out to the last of the Izu Islands with some assistance. Now that I think about it, Mr. K had a bad feeling about it, which ended up being proven correct. But I won't tell you the source of the bad feeling for now. The island was indeed there and full of rabbits. We discovered that the place felt frozen in time. Memories of horrific battles remained. Human experiments, cannibalism, atrocities beyond imagine made it a natural site? Eichmann, maybe? It's slightly different from what you're facing now. Okay, fair enough. I really wonder if this is like given hints for volume 3, because I know volume 3 is supposed to be out this year. And I wonder if it's giving like hints to what the storylines, because there's some stories I'm like, okay, that was like in Deathmark. And then this story's like, I haven't heard this story. And it'd be funny if, like, say, in the next game, there's like, you go to like Rabbit Island or something. Man, he's putting serious effort into this. Guess I'll go home. I solved D-Man's riddle, so I head home feeling pretty satisfied with myself. Spirit file, Screaming Author has been updated. Oh. Gosh, I was just about to turn my camera off, but then that happened. That was really weird. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to review this footage and see what that was. That was so weird. Okay. Let me actually edit this properly. Screaming Author notes, Rumor 5. Several tapes contain terrifying yelling of kill. Little girl kidnapped. Her arms and legs were severed. I want to make sure she won't die. What does that mean? I heard the screams of the Screaming Author. Rose screamed back. Would I have died if she hadn't? The answer is yes, you would have died if she hadn't. We went through that. Sigh. Man, I'm tired. Ugh, what now? Who'd be calling this late? Didn't you say that phone never worked? Hello? Ugh. Hey, who the hell are you? You better cut this out. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look where? Oh no, we're gonna have to go look somewhere, aren't we? Damn it. It's the one from yesterday. Bet I'll be waiting for a call all night again. May as well take a shower first. Okay, are we gonna take a shower? Did I turn the light on, or did it do it itself? Speaking of, do I have anything to drink after I get out? Oh, I must have turned it off. Check the fridge. Open the fridge and look inside. Nothing. I'll go and get something from the vending machine. Where is the vending machine? Is it like out? We going outside? The closest vending machine is in front of the cemetery. Where's the cemetery? Please just take yourself there because... Oh, okay, good. Oh, have we been here before? This seems familiar. What should I get? I don't know, what do you want? The light coming from the machine is kind of creepy. What are you gonna get? Green tea, semi-sparkling cola, honey natural water, nata de ℏ𝑗𝑒𝓃𝑒. Iron cemetery water. I don't want cemetery water, yeah. Maybe just some green tea, that's calming, right? It's a tea with a similar name to one of the certain famous brands. I buy 2 bottles of water, but 2 bottles of green tea. Okay then, time to head back. As I turn to go, a warm, damp breeze blows past me. Oh, is this Kaguya? Oh, the breeze was gross. Oh, who's calling? Nothing on call ID, huh? Hello? Ugh. Prank calls, hey? Damn it, again with a silent call. Probably the same one from earlier. Wonder how they react to silent treatment back. I just won't talk to you. I've done that to like cold callers before. Just said hello and then nothing else, and they get really freaked out about it. What is this? It sounds familiar. It's TV static, just like what I heard coming from next door yesterday. Wait, why am I hearing this on the phone? Where's this call coming from? They're gone now. An ominous thought pops into my head as if they sensed it. The call ends abruptly. This is creep. I better hurry home. This is creep. Why is that light on? Rushing into my room, I quickly scan to see if anyone's there. There's no one. Guess that call wasn't coming from here after all. Man, I'm exhausted. Time for a quick shower. Why is that light on? Huh? I forgot to turn it off again? No, you turned it off, I remember. Okay. Okay. Have a nice shower. That's nice. Man, I'm exhausted. Oh god, what was that? Oh, don't look. Don't look where? Is it the neighbour again? No, it's the person saying don't... I don't like things that are quick because sometimes I miss them, but that was scary. I didn't like that. Oh my god. You've got to go back and see that shot. I've got to see what that is. There's so many things that I've got to see what it was. Guess I just imagined it. Imagined what? You're going to do it again. This is so creepy. Ah, I feel better now. I don't. I feel this is very creepy and I dislike it. Time to have the drink I bought earlier. Green tea. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Smooth. Very easy to drink. Good to know. Thanks for the review. Exciting. Finally time to relax. Alright. Time to read for a bit. Something's up with this room. Like, something's out of place. I was like, is there anything weird? Look on the wall near the calendar. Yeah, there's the oh god, look at the calendar. There's something out of place. Don't look at what? It's like, you see up here? Something's written super tiny on here. What does it say? It just says, don't look. Don't look. Are they like handprints? In like a crack? What is this? The writing's creepy enough, but the wallpaper by the words is stained and peeling. Is there something underneath? Should I peel off the wallpaper? Yeah, we kind of have to, right? What is this? What is this stain? Let's have a look at this stain properly. That don't look... The voice on the phone said the same thing. Please don't look inside. So, was that shadow we saw at Miroku's residence? God, this is creepy. No caller ID again. I'll just reject the call. Oh god, it's ringing again. Fuck, not again. This is freaky. The call won't stop and it's getting on my nerves. I'm pulling out the battery. That's not gonna work. It's all haunted and shit. I turn off my phone and remove the battery. They really want you to answer. This one too now? Better disconnect this one too. Ignore the call. I yanked out the power cord from the outlet. It's still ringing, ringing, but the ringing doesn't stop. But I unplugged it. Abruptly the ringing stops, but the receiver starts to make noise. Told you don't look. said don't look. Oh god, the cranes are at it again. What the? Oh, the scream is the same as what we heard at the Miroku residence. The instant splitting headache almost knocks me unconscious. I won't last if I can't get the voice to stop soon. Like, just break shit, I don't know. Throw it out the window. What do I do? Turn on some music, escape outside, destroy the phone. Destroy the phone. Like, smash it up or something. Okay, yeah, so violence is always the answer. Don't run away from your problems, destroy them. What if I destroy it? I shuffle it over on my hands and knees and smash the phone with my fists. He's such like a man. I'm just gonna smash it with my fists. Break, damn it. I'm just gonna smash things with my fists. Break, 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 break. It stopped. The manly way worked. I punched the phone over and over, bearing the pain, and by the time the phone lost its shape, the scream had already stopped. That's nice. How are your hands, though? No one's phoning you again. Pant, pant. Somehow I escaped. That screaming, is it the spirit from the Miroku residence? Let me have a think. Nothing else better happen for the rest of the night. You hear that, spirits? Nothing must happen. Crisis, averted. I suck in a deep breath. Man, am I exhausted. Shit, I need to rest before I clean this mess. Collapsing into my bed, I quickly feel my consciousness fading away. I can't keep my eyes open. Sleep time after all that stress, you know. Yay. Who could go to sleep after that, even if you were, like, so exhausted? Like, I just don't get it. Savey save. 14th of August. The sun sets and the meeting time approaches. Ban and Rose seemed like the type that don't mind making others wait, but hate being kept waiting. I better head out. Oh god, what's happening now? This feeling. Yep, it's here. Oh, the time is running out. The weird mouths are back. I hate the mouth. A whispering comes from somewhere. It's time for a tale. The man found a poor little birdie. The man wanted to save the little birdie. Is that it? The man just wanted to save the little birdie? The whispering stops. Cold sweat slides down my cheek and drops off the peaks of my chin. But my breath remains composed, my heart rate staying pretty steady too. Is it because I've made up my mind to do this, or am I just used to all of this now? Even I'm not sure which is true. You're just a little bit weird, I think, ℏ𝑗ima. I leave the apartment and take a deep breath of fresh air. Tonight I'm going to put an end to this. Is there ever going to be an end? I arrive at Kasuji Station and make my way over to the Black Rabbit. The lights are on inside. Is Aunt Natsumi still here? Hey ℏ𝑗ima, I let myself in. Of course you did. My throat's feeling a little better thanks to the mead I had. I walk in and find Rose in good spirits. Aunt Natsumi is nowhere to be seen. Did you break into the place again? Alcohol is a salve that heals life's wear and tear. You could even say it's a life's companion. You'll understand when you become an adult. Okay, alcoholic. Hey, so you're both here already. Pour me a glass too, ℏ𝑗ima. I'll take some of your top shelf bourbon on the rocks if you please. Not your bartender. Why are you giving me that look? What am I inhospitable? What an inhospitable bartender. Our lives are on the line again tonight. Indulging in good drink while facing down the situation is to be expected. So come on, don't keep your customer waiting. This is going on your tab. I've helped Natsumi at the bar before, so I know what to do. I go behind the counter and pull a bottle from the back. I put some ice in a rocks glass and pour the dark amber liquid in. A burnt smell wafts up. Ban impatiently snatches the glass from me and pounds down the liquid. Phew, that put hair on your chest. So Kojima, did you get some info about Miroku? More or less. I filled them in on everything Aunt Izanami told me about Yakumo Miroku last night. I see. It definitely looks like that cruel hobby of his definitely made its way into his works, but I'm finding it hard to believe that he'd abduct and kill young girls just for the writing. I tried following the thread of his previous abductions. Over the past few decades, 4 girls went missing near the Miroku residence. Half a year ago, a middle school girl named 𝒫𝓁𝑒𝒶𝓈𝑒 vanished. She was on her way back from ballet class. She was a pretty girl who people had expected to become a prima donna in the future. On the way back from ballet class, that means. Yeah, the recording on the T tape is a news clip about 𝒫𝓁𝑒𝒃𝓈𝑒's abduction. We also found a ballet flyer in the mansion. Could that have been? Yeah, 𝒫𝓁𝑒𝒃𝓈𝑒 was slated to perform in the shows advertised on the flyer. I think she was the star of the second act. The second act was 𝒾𝓀𝓃𝓉? Yeah, 𝒫𝓁𝑒𝒃𝓈𝑒 was going to play the part of the princess who gets turned into a duck. She was apparently really excited for it and put her heart and soul into practicing. She went to the ballet classroom every day and danced barefoot until the sun set. And then she went missing just before the show. She was so eagerly awaiting to perform. What a soul-crushing tale. I'm sure that was devastating for her. Okay, now for the rest. 10 years before that a girl named Sachi Kirishima disappeared even, not appeared. Then 20 years ago it was Ai Mishima, and the last one was 30 years ago, Hana Nabe. You don't have any more info on these 3? Unfortunately, I couldn't fully investigate them. They're pretty old cases after all. All I know is that they were all kids who were in their early teens. 𝒫𝓁𝑒𝒃𝓈𝑒 was the only middle schooler, but the others 3 were all in elementary school. The first letters of their names match the tapes, TSAH. The pieces are all starting to fit together. I think we can safely assume that Yakumo Miroku abducted all those girls. Once every 10 years, a young girl around the same age is kidnapped by a children's author. Almost like some kind of ritual. It really piques one's curiosity. Miroku must have had some nerve. He kept kidnapping girls right by his house and no one ever put 2 and 2 together? I'd say it's the opposite actually. For him, his neighborhood was the safest place to do it. Didn't your mother tell you most of Miroku's relatives are famous? Some of them are on the Shinza Ward Council, or they work somewhere in the government. They probably kept all heat off Miroku just to make sure they didn't get any blowback. Oh, corrupt governments? What a new story. If someone suspected a relative of theirs was a criminal, they could lose their positions. And such is the disgusting state of the world. True right. People really are the worst monsters of all. For me, scumbags like that are a great business opportunity. Enough of that though. Time to get to the mansion and put an end to this. Yeah, I'm expecting you to earn that free drink you just had. Yeah, I'm planning on it, kid. I leave the black rabbit with 2 tipsy adults in tow. They probably sober up by the time we get to the Miroku residence. And on that note, I'm going to end this episode here. And so in the next episode, we can have a look on what happens in the Miroku residence. I hope we're coming up to a boss battle. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.